Hey guys, this is Alex from Games and Me again. Just want to give you guys a quick impression on Sonic Unleashed for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. The PlayStation 3 version is going to come out, I think, in December of this year. But, the Xbox 360 has been out for a little over a couple of days, maybe. And the Wii version, although it's the same name, it's actually a different game from the 360 version. So, whenever Ryan posts his impressions on that, well, you'll have the impression on the Wii version. Anyways, another thing that we're kind of trying new is this sleek microphone here. It's a pretty cool headset. It's the Plantronics DSP400. We're trying it out because the audio quality is really, really good on it, and I think we're going to be using it in our podcasts and I think most of the videos and stuff. In any case, let's move on. Sonic Unleashed. So, we've been shafted for quite a while by Sega. If you remember the atrocious Sonic the Hedgehog in 2006, where they introduced Silver, which is like the psychic hedgehog, I guess, and of course Shadow from a while ago, and of course Sonic Heroes, which was not bad, but it wasn't the Sonic game we were expecting. We were still kind of forced to play as Sonic's friends. This game is kind of different because so far I've finished the part where you basically get to fight the first boss and stuff. This is basically like the first boss that you fight as Sonic, as the regular Sonic, I guess. You're fighting against Robotnik and you're chasing after him and stuff, and you're doing you're doing your Sonic thing, which is running really, really fast, and you're trying to hit him and stuff in his Beetle Mobile or whatever the hell it was called. So far, it's really good. It's really fun. I can sum this impression up in three different ways. Well, actually, not necessarily three different ways. I can name three specific games that the Sonic team has used as a inspiration to make three aspects of the game. One is, excuse me, Crash Bandicoot for the Sonic sections. Now, this sounds ridiculous, but if you remember from the PlayStation 1, the camera in Crash Bandicoot was fixed, so it's always, Crash Bandicoot always moves away from the screen and stuff like that, and the camera is locked in that position. Well, this Sonic is kind of like the same way. It's only when you do an abrupt turnaround that the camera just locks behind Sonic and stuff and tries to make sure that that's, the important parts, the only the important parts you see. The Where Sonic levels are straight up God of War. There's, a section where you have to be slow and balance yourself on a beam. That's in God of War. There's doors that you have to use your strength by mashing one button repeatedly to open it. That's God of War. And your extending hands, which is basically a replacement for Kratos' Blades of Chaos. You also have a vertical and horizontal attack with that. So, enough said. Basic Switch puzzles and stuff like that too, and that's just, their own thing. The Hub Town, which is basically what's connecting some of the adventure aspects of the game and the actual platforming elements of the game, is very reminiscent of, I think it's called Twilight Town in Kingdom Hearts 2, where you had to be Roxas and doing different kinds of jobs for people and stuff like that. All in all, so far from what you guys heard, do you guys think this is kind of like a fairly decent mix? Because that's what I thought too, and I think honestly, the reason why people in general, reviewers are kind of dissatisfied with this particular Sonic game is that there seems to be a double standard when it comes to Mario and Sonic. It's okay for Mario to be using the flood pack and floating all over the place with while wasting tons of water, or even flying through space without a helmet and stuff like that. While it's only okay for Sonic to just keep running really, really fast. And mind you, he does do that, except for the parts where you're to wear Sonic and stuff, which aren't even bad. In fact, it's actually part of the storyline, which I kind of forgive for that. There's still enough Sonic to go around, in this particular game. And I'm talking about regular Sonic again. I'm not saying I'm not clumping these two Sonics together and stuff. And I think that, there is room for, for something new with the Sonic franchise and stuff. And I think this is kind of like a step in the right direction of where they want to be. So, all in all, I'm after beating the first boss, you actually get to control the time of day. Now, if you don't know, whether you play a regular Sonic or where Sonic is determined by the time of day inside the game. You get this globe interface where it has the different continents, and you can hold X on the Xbox 360 to move time forward and stuff, so that the sun can move in different directions, and can point at different places on the planet. And that's how the game determines whether that city is going to have a Werehog level or a regular Sonic level. Alternatively, you can also go into the actual hub town, press start, actually pick, I guess, I forgot what the option is, but you can basically progress time inside the hub towns as well. And you meet different people and stuff. Their moods are very different as well. I'm guessing that that's going to be part of the actual storyline. But overall, I'm really having quite a bit of fun on it, and I'm really surprised about the kind of like the negative press that's currently getting. I mean, I guess the 6, I'm getting. I guess like what I'm seeing is like it's kind of like averaging 65 on Metacritic, which is kind of harsh. And then you see these reviews from like specifically like Hardcore Gamer to kind of mirror your own opinions and stuff. And it's really, really strange to see that kind of thing. And mind you, I don't generally read like these reviews and stuff like that, just so that they won't affect my own. I just look at the numbers and kind of like see that. And you know what? These kinds of things have happened before. I've disagreed with a lot of reviewers, specifically with IGN's review in Silent Hill Homecoming, where they rated it fairly harshly. So, Sonic Unleashed, fairly good game. In terms of this initial impression, I'll let you guys know what I think in a future review. Just don't forget that, this week is Thanksgiving. Hope you guys enjoy a happy Thanksgiving. We don't have a live show this Sunday. We're going to be coming back next weekend for another live show. And remember that we do our tapings first, which generally takes like 2 or 3 hours or so. We start at 1:30 p.m. and right after that we play some video games. And of course, we try to respond to you in the chat rooms and stuff if you guys are actually there while we're not taping and stuff like that. Anyway, see you guys soon and talk to you later.